Hi, I'm DJ CDC and I'm CEO and founder of Dance Music Organisation as well as the DMO Recordings record label. I just wanted to do a quick video to introduce you to the new mobile friendly site and to show you a few new features that you might not realise straight away are available now on our new and improved website. So let me bring it up and I shall show them to you. Here you go. The first thing you'll notice when you come to our site is there is a cookie disclaimer up here that you'll need to accept. Our site has been designed to be mobile friendly, so you'll see everything will resize to the correct size to fit to whatever device screen size that you have. So first of all, you will need to accept our cookies. They don't do your computer any harm, and they're simply there to authenticate downloads and to enable you, if you become a member, to log in, or if you subscribe to get the free music, then you need the cookie on your computer because it identifies you as having been a subscriber, so you don't have to keep putting in your email address when you download from our site. Just remember, if you clear your cookies, then it will think that you are a newcomer to the site and you will need to authenticate that you are a subscriber. Let me take you further through the site. As you see, where I've shrunk down, it's gone to a narrow widget format. So as you scroll through, there's all the sections of the site that were laid out earlier in the bigger format. So as you can see, it all fits onto your mobile device nicely. Each of these widgets will have tabs to enable you to scroll through, so we're now on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the top 40 charts, and now 11 to 15. See, and you'll notice that the site will put a red ring around anywhere where you've been on a site. So if I click to go and have a look at this, it will take me through. You'll notice that it's highlighted to show you the one you clicked on, so you know where you were. And if you click back, you will see that the widget has reloaded to the place that you were at, tab number 4, and you can now see that you visited this track because it's got the red haze around it, the red circle. As you go through the site and go backwards and forwards through the different pages using the back button in your browser or on your device, it will remember where you've been and it will show you, so you get that little breadcrumb trail to remind you where you've been around the site. What's important to note is these new little info icon widgets. When you click on them, they will load up graphs that will show you details about either the artist, the album, the track, whether it's had any chart positions and what have you. And you will notice throughout the site, and I'll show you, there are lots of different ways of getting this information now in an intuitive, interactive graphing system. You'll notice that I can click on the bar itself and it will then show me each of the track, how many times it's been downloaded, how many plays the album's had. J-Fire, this artist, only released one album, so obviously there's only one album to choose from, but if it had more they would be here, and it shows you how many have downloaded that album. So that's just a little snippet of some information you can get. Now this is it where, if you are using a mobile device and it's in your portrait normal position and you find these graphs are difficult to see, and it'd be easier because of the way the graph would go along the x-axis to have a wider screen view, you can simply flip your device over so you're at the landscape position. The only thing you must remember to do is close the graph. It won't if you resize, and you'll see here the site will resize correctly behind, but this hasn't resized yet. So if we close it and we go back to J-Fire the artist and we click the information, it rereads your screen size and it will resize. So just remember that you need to close the graphing window and then re-click to show it again, and then it will resize to the orientation that you've changed your device to. Obviously, if you have any problems with this, just let us know. Hit us up over on the Facebook page or email Dance Music Organisation and let us know if you have any problems. Obviously we can't test on every device, but I've done vigorous testing on a lot of mobile devices. I have my own tablet and obviously I've been developing it opening and closing the screen to get a feel for what it would be like on different screen resolutions. But please do let me know if anyone has a problem. So there's some quick information you can get from the info bar here. If you're interested in visiting the artist, obviously you can still click through to the artist page, which everywhere you will see has been redesigned to work on a mobile device, so as the screen changes the content will resize to whatever's appropriate for your device. So hopefully you guys will enjoy using the site on any device and will get the same experience no matter what device that you use to visit our site. So I'm just going to go to full screen for me, because this is how I like to surf the web on my big screen, full screen. We'll go back to the chart section and just show you that, as well as the original areas that were there, obviously there's the top 40 charts that were here, the artist spotlight, new album releases, our greatest albums, but what we've introduced extra is a top tracks. So there is now the 50 top tracks on our site is now awarded in this top track section, and that will also appear in the information regarding any particular statistic on the graphs. So here we are, this on the chart rankings, and you will also see a top album ranking. And then if we click through, we can see the top 10, the positions, and as you hover over, you will see the dates and the rank. And this is in a chronological order going from left to right, and if you want to zoom in on a particular section you can. I believe this zoom will still work if you are using a mobile device using the screen, possibly the pinch maneuver. You'll have to have a play to see how your zoom works on this, but it should work using this HiCharts jQuery plugin. If you want to go back to the previous level that you were at, use the back button. As you can see, the site's been changed to this widget format, which will readjust to fit onto your screen, but it includes mainly all the same areas that we had before, other than introducing this top tracks that I've just shown you and renaming a couple of the areas. So we've got this hidden gems section now of all the tracks that have been played the least, and that's the top 50. So you still get all the latest plays, all the information regarding it, and of course if you want to visit any of the sections, you click through and it will take you to the album page. So on the album page you will then have the option over here, obviously, to download the album. You may or may not have more information icons for the tracks and for the album itself. So if I click through, this will show you the album. It will show you how many downloads and how many chart rankings they've had. And as you can see, on July the 24th 2015 they came in at rank 40. They went to 39 and they've steadily progressed, and the highest they achieved was the 3rd of October 2015. They reached number 10 in the charts. And if we click back, we can see the downloads, and so you can see on July the 22nd 2015 their highest amount of downloads for a day was 8 downloads that day, and it goes along, and obviously you get the totals up the top as well. So keep an eye out for all the different icons, whether it's on the album, and you see, because I've now seen that stat, it's put the red mark, the red circle. If I click for the information per track, you get the same information, but obviously it's regarding track. So you get the chart rankings for that particular track, and that particular track peaked at number 4, and the plays, that was their highest play for a day, 11 plays that day on July 24th 2015. And they've had steady stream of plays, obviously when it was first released, steady stream, and they've had 385 plays of that tune. So there's some really powerful graphing and it enables you to see the information we've provided before, but in a much more interactive and easy to understand graphing system rather than a long list, which is how we displayed it before. Now that we were getting a lot of information coming in, it was very difficult for you to be able to see anything of use out of it when it was just a long list. So hopefully this change in this new graphing implementation enables the artist as well as you as the visitor to understand the tracks and to see the history and the information regarding the tracks and the albums and the artists themselves. So to play, click anywhere on the track itself. Although there is a play icon up here, it's just to encourage people to understand that there is a play button here. I didn't know whether or not on tablets it wasn't obvious that you just simply pressed on anywhere on that track and it will start playing the track. And as you can see, again, it's used the red haze circle to highlight that I've now played that track. Again, you'll notice there are additional options to link through. So now from the front screen or anywhere within the artist, it will show the genres either relating to that album or the genres relating to the artist, and if you click on any of them, it will do a search through the system. It will take me through and show me all the Infectious Descendant albums that have dance as a tagged genre to them. And you can see there's 5 of them, and now I can flick through them. Play any track. Okay, now don't forget to download anything off of our site. You still need to be a subscriber. You don't need to join as an artist. We welcome anyone out there producing electronic dance music who wants to become part of the site. We don't charge, it's completely free, and if you want to give your albums away in MP3 format, we accept 3 formats, 192, 256 and 320 MP3. And you must put out a minimum of 5 tracks because we only do albums. We're an album site, not a track site. We don't allow downloads of single songs only. We are an album site, and so you must be prepared to give away as an artist an album's worth, which is a minimum of 5 tracks, up to 15 tracks for an album, and you're unlimited on how many albums that you can upload to the system. So as you've seen, again, I play a tune, it highlights where I've been. Again there, if I close this down and go to this tab here, play a tune here, and I might go back look at someone else. So I click through to Love Bass, and then I go through to the site somewhere else and go, oh yeah, Infectious Descendant. I'll click through to the artist's profile, and as you can see, it's been laid out much nicer now. And here's the discography, and as you can see, it's showing me, oh, I've been to that one. I swear I was on this album. I'll click through to that one, it'll take me through, and it will show me that I've already played that track. And when I click back, you can see it's showing me I've been there. So there you have it. There's the new look site. What I do want to show you is you have to be a subscriber to the site. So to download, you'll get an option whether or not you want a zip file or a tar file, depending on your device, whether you can extract zip files easier or tar files easier. Generally, if you're on an iPhone or you're on a Linux machine, the tar file will probably be better. On a Windows machine, the zip file. I'm going to choose zip, and it's at this point it will know whether or not you are a subscriber to the site. So it will come to the subscriber page because it's recognised that I'm not a subscriber, or the special cookie that's put onto your computer to identify me isn't there. So it's come through. Now it could be, as I've already mentioned, you accidentally cleared your cookies, or you did it on purpose. You cleared your browser history, you deleted your cookies, and now you don't have the cookie from when you were on our site on this, or you're visiting from a different device that you've not been to our site before. So you would simply put your email in here, your email at your address.com, and you would click I'm already subscribed. That email address isn't on the subscriber list, so you can try again and it will take you back, or if you're not actually a subscriber, then you need to click become a subscriber. Now there's a little video that we've done that you can watch just to explain to you a bit more about the dance music site, the music available, the artists and what have you. All we ask is 3 simple questions: where you buy your music. If you buy digital downloads, if your option isn't in the list, choose other, fill it in. So if you don't buy download music, that's fine, just click I do not buy download music, it's not a problem. Put your name in and then your email address. It will now send you an email confirming your email address details and your benefits of subscribing. Remember, when you do subscribe, that there is a bonus free music for subscribing, so click the button and you'll get an option to download this music zip. Save the zip file, then open it, and in there are 3 tracks, 2 by myself and 1 by Paul Cronin. Then, because I'm now subscribed, to go back to the album that we were just looking at when I tried to download and I couldn't, it will pop up and it will just tell you that once you've been redirected, you need to click the download button again. If you did forget on that button to get your free music, it will give you an option to try once more and download the music if you so wish, and if not, it will redirect you back, and there you are at the album we were. And now I should be able to download it, choose a zip file, and there you have it. It's giving me the download. And just to show you, here's the zip file of the Into the Unknown sampler, and if I choose to take the tar file, you'll see that it's a .tar. You're being offered. So that's how you would download the albums from our site. You must be a subscriber. If I just take you to the join section, this is where you can just simply come to our site and join either as an artist or a subscriber. There's no need for us to join as a subscriber because we are already subscribed now from the previous process. But if you are an artist and you want to become a DMO artist and upload your music to our site, then you need to come over here and join as an artist. And just remember, just because you've joined as a subscriber, that doesn't give you artist permissions. And if you join as an artist, you will still need to subscribe if you want to download music from our site. So the accounts are completely separate, because we want an artist to be independent from being a subscriber and a subscriber from being completely independent from being an artist. So if you want to be both, you have to join as both. Yeah, I think that covers everything on our site. I hope you enjoy using the site. There's 2 information buttons up here that will tell you a bit more about the difference in the 2 memberships. DMO artists frequently asked questions, and if I was to click on the info over here, you would get the few subscriber questions. So check them out, have a look at the FAQs, and then it will help you decide which account you really need. But it's quite simple. If you're an artist, join as an artist. If you just want to listen to the free music and download the albums from our site, join as a subscriber. Right, and quickly, I just want to show you, I'm going to go to my album, because on my account I've also integrated the new Spotify feature. So any artist that's got a Spotify account should put their artist ID in the system, and it will add your Spotify widget plugin down the bottom here alongside your other social media. There may be a complete new search facility that will be coming in at the top that I'll add at a later date. I'm working on that at the moment, which will hopefully give you more power to search the site for artists and music, although hopefully you can see if you just come to the albums on their own, then it gives you this genre list to choose from. So if I just go hardcore breakbeat, click on it. Obviously if you click on a genre, then it's going to take a little longer to load than it would if you've just gone straight to someone's album, because it's had to load 13 albums and search each of the albums in the system for that particular genre. But as you can see, it's loaded all the hardcore breakbeat. Again, if you notice any bugs, if you have any problems, if it's not working on a particular device of a particular size of screen, then please do email us, let us know, and I'll do whatever I can to try and fix the site or accommodate the screen size that I might not have taken into consideration. Hopefully I've covered everything. Hopefully it will work no matter what screen or device that you're using. And again, I really would like to hear from you, your thoughts, any input as to the new features, functionality, the new graphing system, and obviously the new widgetized responsive format. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay guys, take care, enjoy the music.